but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubac is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
Here's Van Vliet. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Harden. Last game he had 34 points. Shoots over Van Vliet. Harden, no good.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Smith against Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Durant inside. He's covered by Leonard.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a... '19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Smith on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. 18 feet out. And he hits the jump shot.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And he makes the first. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not all-star stuff, I don't know what is.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now, here's Thompson. Fires the three. Van Vliet passes to Smith, and there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for James Harden. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. Outside, KD. To the middle. Here's Şengün. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
The wide open look for Durant. Sinks the triple. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Knocks it loose. Eason against Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. Another shot. The Rockets pull it in.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Leonard. No scoring in this one. Pass to Batum. 5 to shoot. There's Beal with the 3. And they recover it. Lopez kicks to Dunn. Back to Leonard. To end the run. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And over time, Leonard has gone from early morning handles to rush hour kind of handles right there. Woo! That's impressive.
1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Thompson against Beal. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now, here's Batum. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. And that one goes long.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
KD passes to Şengün.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Lopez. And so it's Houston sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Batum is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Capella. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Paul dishes to Batum. Back to Paul. And Leonard has it in the corner. They get the rebound. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Eason. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Kevin, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there. Made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get... injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And a switch here also for Houston. Smith is checked in, and Chris Paul picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball against Van Vliet. Paul kicks to Batum. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Eason. Out to Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 8 points from Amen Thompson. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Houston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is the coach's dream.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
From 10 feet out, he gets it in there.
Timeout.
Eason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And how about top 5 in terms of points off turnovers? Nobody better at turning defense into offense.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents. Ball finds Harden. Looking to end the run. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Free throw good from Harden. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, As long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. They get it again. And it's Smith missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Harden. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Here's Van Vliet. Count that bucket. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Paul. Still yet to score. And Thompson sends it back.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here is Harden. The Rockets making the shot.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes remain.
Good D by Thompson.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Harden left side. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's Harden on the wing. From deep. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. To the inside. Van Vliet in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again. And here are the Rockets. They're on an 18-6 run. Easton passes to Van Vliet. Great D that time from Batum. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden right side. Over Thompson. Harden, no good. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Houston was looking great right away. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their last 5 shots of the period. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Eason in at the point. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
He misses the free throw. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard, Clark, can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back over to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
It's good from the top of the key. KD's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Shoots over VanVleet. That one off the back iron and out.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
13 feet away. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up the break. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Good work there as it goes. 10 points from Amen Thompson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's done in for James Harden. And the dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Right side Jones. Outside Beal. Fires away from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Jones looking for an opening. Dunn right side. Outside Beal. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Power of Chris Dunn makes this play happen. I mean, now he gets a chance to cap it off at the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those. Numbers, they were that bad.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Thompson in the corner. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Gunn kicks to Beal.
2 minutes.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Beal. Basket good.
Perfect stop. Touch there. From Beal, he can be so delicate when needed.
Durant at the elbow. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Dunn passes to Collins. He doesn't hit that one.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And the first one at the line is good. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Durant nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Holiday. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Beal. From deep three-point land. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. We come back right after this.
56.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Bogdanovich. Jones is out there with Brown. Then there's Christie, and it's Batum in at the center position. Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Boy, he is a serious high riser. Whenever Jones is out there, fans love to see him elevate for the throwdown.
Now here is Holiday. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Brown inside. Durant's there. And it's sent back by KD. Holiday against Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Free throw, good, Holiday. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Paul's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Houston. Tate, he's checked in for Durant. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And so here is Houston. The Clippers getting the bucket. Holiday finds Tate. Adams in the corner. Here's Shepard, defended by Paul. The Rockets again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Green. Shepard, the pass to Adams. Over Jones. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Shepard.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And Jones with the stuff.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Green. Poked away. And it goes down 2 points. Green's got his first bucket of the night. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Brown inside. Tate covering. Offensive rebound. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Lopez comes in for Nicholas Batum. And James Harden subbed in for Paul. Houston also making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's VanVleet. Tate with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Tate, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Durant comes in for Tate. Harden's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. VanVleet passes to Finney-Smith. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 5th assist in this one. VanVleet against Harden. This one for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be. A highly productive player.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Lopez. KD with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Los Angeles with another miss. 29 seconds left in the fourth. VanVleet wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Durant against Bogdanovich. KD with it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You know me cause you know my girl. I'm out for the get off to him up. In self-defense cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems. Watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North Gate, we run this. South Gate, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't come from. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, that means it's official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk, got these rats in my denim. I think on some own feeling. There's a current on twin try to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told her if he come around, we gon' cause out my rats getting bigger. Cause out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my. There's a curve on the song with laser. We gon' do it so we gon' pull up for that paper. Look, twin keep going to go by no hater. Twin said pushed up on them later. Twin said open and I send it back later. Look at your drill, I know you get no paper. We some haters. You got a paper cut, we playing with that paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so it's official. If it's my like no issue. With my you know we're against you. There's a curve, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hate it, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LV tech. My I be my. When I kick that up out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, cool is from the top, so we up. We selling out the arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get your super bands and with no hands, it's the Ultra Gram.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. boys just ain't. I'm boisterous, loud booze for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all the chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. Saw my wires, then a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, was healing my soul. I didn't see my froze, filter with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is to tell numbers on the plane. Retired, bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that so. Do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, fact he me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero to make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life. Fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Do years then drop a hit the day of release. You hear? Rescue. Sick you started hating cause I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping, that ain't gon' stop this chat on my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap with doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
The legend of the phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.